Now, I really like to zoom in on ESG.ai. This is how we met, how much
Mm.
purpose there is for me in sustainability and the importance of that conversation at the boardroom level. So
Mhm.
I love to understand your vision for ESG.ai and what you believe makes ESG data so essential for leaders nowadays.
I think fundamentally, ESG data is used as a criteria by ESG funds as to whether or not they will buy, sell, or hold a position in a
Mm,
company. So it's fundamentally important if you want to have ESG focused funds take a position in your company, invest in your company. I think there are two aspects. There's the sort of altruistic aspect of ESG. Everybody should be doing the right thing from an environmental perspective and from a social perspective, from a
mhm,
governance perspective, obviously. But quite apart from that, it's a requirement now. There are over 40 trillions worth of funds under management that require ESG criteria to be met. So it's approaching half of all of the funds under management in the world. So it's a massive amount of money. So if you, as a corporation, you really can't say, we're not going to bother with half of the funds under management. That would be ridiculous. If you want to attract investment from those funds, you have to meet ESG criteria, number one. Number one is you should do it because it's the right thing to do. But number two, you need to do it because you're not going to, some of these funds
if
simply
you want to survive.
if you want to start, they simply won't invest in you. And then thirdly, in Europe in particular, and now increasingly in North America and around the world, there are regulatory requirements that require companies. In Europe, it's the CSRD, Corporate Sustainability Reporting Directive, that requires companies to provide data. So it's gone from a right to do, the right thing to do, to a you really should do it, to now you actually have to do it because we're
Yes.
gonna. So it's been this sort of progression.